Hello, welcome back to Passion Fruit. My name is Elsa, and this is Passion Fruit. Well, I am Passion Fruit. That makes absolutely no sense. Shall we start it again? Hello, my name's Elsa. Welcome to Passion Fruit. Hi guys, welcome back, Passion Fruit. I don't know if it's me, but my screen looks fuzzy to me. I'm looking at the screen and it looks fuzzy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but whatever. So anyway, today I'm coming on to just give like a little opinion sort on Meghan and Harry's breaking of silence, to tell everybody that they're speechless. Personally, I think the best way to let everybody know that you're speechless is to be speechless and not say anything. It kind of seems a bit stupid to come out of a silence to say to people that you have nothing to say. If they're going to break the silence, and we all understand Harry used to be in the army, why not say that then? We're coming out of our silence to show respect for those in Afghanistan. Harry, something that is very close to the Duke, obviously having served in the military, and that our thoughts and prayers are with those. And that would have been a better statement then. We're speechless. It kind of reminds me a little bit, if you ever... there's a scene in a movie called The Life of Brian, and it's this part where Brian's running away from the town, and he's kind of being chased by a mob, and he jumps into this little hole, and there's a little old man in there with really long hair all over, and as he lands down, this little old man's in the hole, and he's made a vow of silence. And he hasn't spoken to anybody for 40 years, and like he's just been left alone and just sat there in solitude, and Brian comes along and steps on his foot, and he goes, "Oh, my foot!" And Brian's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, shh, shh, shh. Don't you tell me to shush. 40 years I've been quiet, not a sound, not a peep. Oh, there's been times I wanted to just shout out to the world, hello world, hello world, hello trees, hello birds. Oh," and then he hides back down because he sees the mob. But it's quite a funny scene, I think, and it just kind of popped into my head when I heard about this breakage of silence from Meghan and Harry. But I mean, it just makes no sense. They're just attention seekers, really, aren't they? They're just... I don't know who works for their PA, but they need to rein them in a bit. They've got this attitude that they should be able to get away. I mean, like, they could have got away with so much more if they'd been in the UK and stuff. They wanted to take control of their publicity, and look how that's worked out for them. I think it's probably worked out more against them than for. And if they don't stop constantly going back and forth to lawyers, then they're going to lose out on their deals. People aren't going to want to work with them, no matter how big a company it is. They're not going to want to work with, people that make statements and then don't follow through. Like, they made so many deals with Netflix and Spotify, and have they actually kept to the agreement of their contracts with that? They were supposed to release so many kind of documentaries and stuff like that, and they haven't. Haven't really kept to that agreement. So I kind of think, other large companies are going to see that, and they're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to. And then all the hostility with the PR and back and forth with court cases, and it's just, I can't imagine. They're not doing themselves favours. They're really not doing themselves favours. And when it all fucks up for them, and they try to come back over to the UK, I mean, if they come back to the UK, they won't be met with a welcome reception, that's for sure. I think with Harry, I think up to a point there would have been a time that the UK would have still accepted him back in. But I think, you know, even at the beginning with stuff kind of going off, I think people in the UK would have welcomed Harry back. I think at that time probably people kind of felt that Meghan was, you know, manipulating him, you know, kind of steering the course for him kind of thing. And now it kind of seems like he's had that little taste and he likes it a little bit, and now he's going to go wild with it. And I think she's probably possibly regretting that now. I can't see these two people lasting. I really can't see Meghan and Harry lasting for a long time. If not on his part, then on hers. I think she will be the one that walks away if the relationship ever splits. I don't think he'd be the one that walks away from it. I might be wrong. I mean, you know, even a clock's wrong twice. Even a broken clock's right twice a day. Isn't that what they say? Even a broken clock's right twice a day. But I can't see this being a marriage that's going to last very long. With all of this, it's going to get to a point neither one of them are going to be able to. You know, they're either going to have to stick together because they've done it now. Yeah, and you know, the whole fucking world knows what they're like now. Kind of same thing with Amber Heard. Nobody's gonna fucking want her after all of this shit. But yeah, I can't imagine Meghan's gonna stick around. I don't think she's that kind of woman, to be honest. She's a woman with ambition, and she wants a man with ambition, and I don't think Harry's that. I don't think Harry's a man of ambition at all. He is somebody that just wants to have fun. You know, I don't know. I can't see these two lasting. I really can't see these two lasting. And I think because of everything that's happened now, I don't think people will want Harry back. I think it will take a long time for the public to ever forgive Harry for everything that's gone on. He's another Andrew. Quite frankly, he's a disgrace, like Andrew. Another one that tries to hide behind his title. And currently the way that Harry's behaving, he's no better. So yeah, not like Andrew in terms of, because I'm just kind of thinking there are going to be some people out there, you know, who've been personally been in the position in terms of the circumstances around Andrew, and I don't mean it in that kind of way. I mean it in kind of the way, you know, that people of some power feel that they're entitled and that they can behave in a way and that there are no consequences for their actions, that they can hide behind other people and skirt of his mother, so to speak. You know, and as a mother, what mother doesn't want to protect their child, of course, but, you know, I don't think that would be the Queen. The Queen has made a great deal of personal sacrifices over the years, something that the Crown has definitely shown us. And, you know, in terms of Crown before family, the Queen will do what is necessary. She will put the Crown first before she puts Andrew first. That is her duty. That's something that people kind of don't seem to understand, that she's tied to that crown. Her duty is to the crown, and as much as it might hurt her to hurt her family at times, not put them first, her duty is to the crown and and the security of the country, quite frankly. And I can't wait for William and Kate to take over. I really can't wait for William to be wearing that crown, and Kate, because I think we need it. Charles can't do it. Charles just wants to wear the crown because like he's been waiting for so long to wear it, you know. But he should still feel proud that his son's gonna to have it as well, and you know he can still be there to support his son in the background. But overall, Charles simply wants the crown for the sake of wearing the crown and being called king, whereas William, I think William will be much like his grandmother in terms of, you know, the country's well-being and stuff. In terms of following the same kind of route with it as his grandmother, into you know putting the crown first, I think William would be very good at balancing this out. I hope, we don't know until we go through it, but I hope, my gut instinct is that he will defend his family though. He will defend his family to a degree. You know, he won't be dictated to. You have to remember too, the Queen, for a short while in her younger period of days and stuff, there were mistakes made with some decisions that she did. But you also have to bear in mind that I'm talking about early days, the crown, the crown and stuff. I don't know about anybody else, what anybody else thought about, but I thought, you know, she was very much dictated to by men in power. But you know, she also wasn't really educated in terms of running a country, really, was she? She was never meant to be queen. She wasn't educated in politics and all that kind of stuff, because it you know, it just wasn't what was on the table. So, and I think William's going to be very much like that. And then it would be interesting to see what Harry and Meghan will do, because I think William possibly would take action. Grandma's holding back, and she's done a great job. She's trying to protect her son as best she can, but she's also not going to be badgered and bullied by him. Quite frankly, it's quite disgusting what these two spoiled brats are doing to this 96-year-old lady for no reason, just because they want to. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. If we're going to be speechless, then just stay speechless. Nobody needs you to announce that you're being speechless. Just stay silent, and we can see you're being speechless. It just makes no sense, these two. I can't. The Harry and Meghan saga continues. What will be next in the news?